It's the NFL on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers on Monday night.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Raheem Blackshear now to return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 38. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Has a big hole left. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
On the ready.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Cut.
Hubbard has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years.
Big game downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Staying on the ground with Harris. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long. First carry for the versatile vet, Cordero Patterson. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the run, so now they face fourth down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force fourth and long.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And now it's second down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. But with how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Cordero Patterson to return for the Steelers. He breaks a tackle. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Wilson. Targeting the sideline, and Freiermuth has it. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Russ now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. To Davion Clowney on that stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. This finds Austin complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Wilson out of the pistol. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This ball's caught by Pickens. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. Going right side, Harris with it. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Josie Jewell making that stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Caught by Freiermuth. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Harris on 2nd down. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Harris once more. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Wilson now off the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Mike Williams, the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his 3-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the 3-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Blackshear on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, set. Okay,
They send a man in motion.
strike 60. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds Sanders. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
To the air on first down, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
On the double.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have second down behind the sticks.
Ready?
Young working from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready. Down. Six. Mega.
Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Steelers and Mike Williams getting set for another go on offense. And that last impressive touchdown drive, well, they'll have to see if they can repeat that. They're backed up again to start this one. Now Wilson on the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you.
And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. His work begins at the 31. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Hut, hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From the 39. He finds Sanders. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Searching well behind the line.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a fair catch made here at the 17. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
That one's complete over the middle. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, give to Harris. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Panthers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Handoff running right, Hubbard. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. From the pistol, it's Young. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And this one does not go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Third and long for him here. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Steelers set to punt it. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Carolina offense headed out now. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go. Back.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Now it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Works his way to the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Set, hot. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's complete to Leggett. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Set, ready.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Striker, 3-3. Hut.
Now Young. Gets this to Sanders. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All set up now for first and 10.
Down. Hey, move. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. That's caught at the 4. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Blue check.
Hubbard is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Russ setting to throw. Completed here to Pickens. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Steelers calling their first timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Russ now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's on the move. He keeps it and takes off. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Second and 10 now. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. So we reached halftime in Charlotte. The hometown fans feeling good. Their Panthers have the lead. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. First, time for our EA Sports halftime report. It was the running back, Chuba Hubbard, who put together a solid first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the 3rd quarter. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 27. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers' 1st down. A handoff for Harris, running right. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down throw from Wilson. And they bring him down around the 34.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Pickens motioning left. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
A run here with Harris. Spins out of 1 stop. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Blackshear on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds Sanders. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Breaks the tackle, still going. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. He completes it in traffic. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers' 1st down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. Broke through the tackle. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Ross out of the pistol. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This is Harris. This is ahead for about 5. Josie Jewell making that stop. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Wilson now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up. Wilson's throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Blackshear on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Xavier Legette with the football once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 22 needle.
Young throwing here. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Here we go. Set.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Strike. Strike. Set.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Catch made over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They motion the tight end over.
Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready. Cut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Check right. Hut.
They run again with Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, we talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
To the air, 3rd and long. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers and Russell Wilson headed back to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 4. Catch made by Austin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. George Pickens, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Blackshear on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Drill, 52. Set.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow, 1. Ready.
Counter play, Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
10 cycle. Smith red.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Switch, yellow. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First and goal, Hubbard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying it again with Hubbard. And they'll bring him down after an all-right gain. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Young on 3rd and goal. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. You can't blame them for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Completed here to Pickens. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. First down, here's Russ. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Wilson to throw again. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Blackshear on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The home teams returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A tight end in motion now. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers holding on to a field goal lead.
Okay, ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Blue, black. Bang.
Hubbard again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Ready, ready.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready, ready. Set,
This is Hubbard, and he works his way for a gain of 4. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And they'll bring him down after a small gain to the 48. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout.
Ready, set.
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Set, hut. Hut.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Carolina in punt formation. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Looking to throw it. This ball's cut by Pickens. And he's brought down after a short gain. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.